North. Welcome back to KNET. I'm Megan Hammond.
And I'm Jay Lewis. We've got an informative show for you guys today, and your KNET News starts now. The United States received its first case of the coronavirus in Orange County, California yesterday. There are now 5 cases in the United States. The death toll has been risen to about 81 people, and in China they are currently facing around 2,800 cases across 30 provinces. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention predicts that these cases will continue to climb.
Also in our national news, we of course have to deal with rising tensions between the United States and Iran. Trevor Laird spoke with a few students about how they, as high schoolers, viewed the subject.
Don't see anything wrong.
Of evil.
Lately in the media, there's been a lot of conflicting information regarding what's going on between the United States and Iran. My name is Trevor Laird, and I decided to go around Liberty North High School and interview several students to see what they believe is actually going on.
Trump was like, I'm going to kill essentially the vice president.
The United States military eliminated the world's top terrorist, Qasem Soleimani.
This person was incredibly dangerous and was incredibly powerful, and that we have devastated Iran's military capability.
The United States killed one of the top generals in Iran, and he was actually on a peace mission in Iraq, which was not super cool as far as timing goes.
Qasem Soleimani was the Iranian Major General in the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. He was the commander of the Quds Force, an Islamic Revolutionary Guard specializing in unconventional warfare and military intelligence operations. President Donald Trump was given multiple options when dealing with Iran. The killing of Soleimani was one of several choices, perhaps the most dramatic, but he went for it. New information just came out that Trump wanted to kill Soleimani as far back as 2017.
The main thing that we're hearing from insiders is that when it came to the administration's team on national security, they presented Trump with multiple different options for how he could respond to Iran, and that was one of the more extreme ones. I mean, at the end of the day, the commander-in-chief commands the army.
This then brings up the question, why did we kill Soleimani?
By removing Soleimani, we have sent a powerful message to terrorists.
They must stop threatening. These people will be further enraged.
There was no prior aggravation from Iran.
Iran has been doing a lot of stuff to the United States, shutting down the Strait of Hormuz, oil tankers, stopping oil tankers, boarding oil tankers, as well as British and American, shooting down a United States drone, as well as obviously the attack on the United States Embassy.
Conflict between Iran and the United States isn't anything new. Since the 1979 U.S. Embassy hostage crisis, where 52 hostages were taken in and later freed in 1981, all the way until today, where the United States placed tighter sanctions on Iranian oil exports, there's been a lot of escalations leading up to the attacks.
There will never be a solution to the Iran problem.
It would be Iran who initiated the conflict. It's just been continuous, kind of a buildup.
Either side believes that they've been attacked. The United States will point to Iran being aggressive to say that we're justified in doing what we're doing, and Iran thinks that the United States supporting Israel is literally an act of war. So if you go by whichever side or whichever logic, you would say that based on history, your side deserves the justification or moral high ground.
With that, the United States hopes to keep peace with Iran as long as cooperation continues. Trevor Laird, KNET News.
The United States is ready to embrace peace with all who seek it.
We will continue to keep you guys updated as the situation progresses. And in other news, seniors, you have 1 week left to apply for the Liberty Community Scholarships Program. All application materials can be found on the school's scholarship website, and application assistance is available on January 13th as well as January 27th during first and fourth study periods in the LMC, and the due date is February 3rd.
That is coming up, so make sure that you guys get on that. Don't procrastinate on this one. There are some new classes being offered next year, including AP Human Geography, Music and Film Technology too, and the welding program through the Career Center, so make sure to check those out if you guys are interested.
Yes, of course, definitely check those out. And counselors will be coming around to your social studies classes to let you know more about these opportunities. And something I'm looking forward to as a senior is the Seniors Girls Lock-In. John is in studio with student council representatives to give us some insight on what happened Saturday night.
Thank Thank you, Megan. I'm John Harris, and I'm here with
Jamie Parker
and Elizabeth Stinson.
And you guys are both part of the committee for planning this girls' lock-in. What is it about?
It's basically a way to get all the senior girls together and deck the halls for court warming and just all hang out and have a bunch of fun.
And what kind of planning goes into this process?
A couple weeks before, we make forms to send out to the girls that gives us early dismissal or late arrival, and it has the senior girl sweatshirts on it. And we also have an inspiration packet so the girls know what they're supposed to be making.
And what was your favorite part of this?
My favorite part was the traditional poster with all the senior girls' names. You make a story with it. Usually makes sense towards the beginning, but towards the end, not so much.
My favorite part was karaoke. I'm a good singer.
I can definitely tell. And I know a lot of juniors are excited for this next year. What can they expect from this?
It's just going to be the same thing, just a different theme. It'll be fun.
Thank you both for coming in. On that note, let's head over to your North Nation Sports Report.
Good morning, Liberty North. I'm Jed Anderson.
Yeah, and I'm Cole Masters. Starting off with women's basketball, last night they faced off against the Truman Patriots here at home. After trailing by 6 in the first half, the Eagles soared in the lead in the fourth quarter, but ultimately fell to Truman late in the game, 48-42.
This is the first time the Eagles have lost in the past 8 days, recently being on a winning streak, looking to get back on it Friday night against Parkville South. For a closer look into the team, let's take a glimpse with new head coach Brian Rockers.
Liberty North women's basketball gained a new coach from Park Hill. Coach Rockers has made a few adjustments to the team just over the last few months.
It was just something that I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a part of the Liberty North program. So when the position did become available, it was a pretty easy decision for me to try to go for it.
I got to TA for him last semester, which was awesome, and through that I got to build trust with him and get to know him as if I've been playing under him for all 4 years of high school when I've been playing for him for barely a semester. And that was important for me because trying to be a senior leader, I think having trust from a coach is very important.
Coach Rockers and these seniors became very close within the last few months.
When I got the job, the first couple meetings, probably 3 or 4 meetings that we had, it was just us four sitting around talking about what I had a vision for the program. They got to pick out a lot of stuff. We did new uniforms and things like that. They've been awesome. They've been good leaders at practice. They've been good leaders. You know, they were good leaders throughout the summer as well. Being able to go to them and ask them questions because I'm new as well. Say, hey, in the past, what has been done here? What's our traditions and stuff like that. So they've been very, very, very receptive and allowed us to coach them, and they've also been very helpful in return to the staff as well. So,
with a new coach and coaching staff, there's more ways and new ways to motivate the team during a game.
He is very calm in games. So, I mean, he'll call a timeout, and when he's getting on to you, like, he's being so constructive and with his criticism, and when he's calm, it makes everyone else calm, so that's very helpful. He does a great job of that. The rest of the coaching staff does a great job of that. They're a very energetic staff. So, I mean, he does well with it, but he also has 3 other coaches that help him keep us motivated.
With Coach Rockers coming to the school with a new plan for the team, he finally gets to see what it was like in action.
I think we're on the right path. We came in as a staff talking a lot about energy, being positive, working hard, things that make the total program, being a family. So we're preaching about those things. We're continuing to build on them. It's changing a little bit. We see signs of it. I think we're getting closer and closer, but it's still going to be something that we're going to be working on next year and over the summer as well. So
the women's basketball team is now preparing for districts that is coming up on February 29th, 2020. This is Haley Weiland reporting for North Nation Sports.
Yeah, it's been great to see how Coach Rockers has impacted the women's team so far, and good luck to the girls on Friday. Heading to tonight, Liberty North has a myriad of home events.
That's right. This evening we have the men's and women's wrestling team taking on Staley in the Ox Gym at 7, so make sure you go out and support.
And the men's team also faces off against Truman at the same time.
This has been your North Nation Sports Report. I'm Jed Anderson.
And I'm Colin Masters. Make sure to head out to our court warming basketball games against Parkville South on Friday.
Thank you, Jen and Cole. And as they said, show out to the court warming game Friday, as it is court warming week, and tomorrow's Spirit Day is Hunting for the Win Wednesday. So make sure to show out for our Super Bowl bound Chiefs by wearing your Spirit wear.
College visits are on Naviance. Please sign up for the visits by logging into your Naviance account, clicking on the tab on the Colleges tab, scroll down for the college visits, and be sure to check weekly as visits will be added throughout the year. All the visits will be in the LMC.
Naviance is certainly incredibly helpful, and senior broadcasting students Taylor Gilbert and Trevor Larrett had the opportunity to collaborate with the NFL. Let's see the processes behind it.
Let's go. All right, that's a good way to start.
Recently, 2 Liberty North students worked on a very prestigious project for the NFL and New Era.
My name is Trevor Larrett. I'm a senior at Liberty North High School. So New Era is giving a bunch of kids from a local football team $200 each, and Trent Green's going to be here to present them with this money. So I'm here to shoot that and give it to the NFL Network. Miss Higgins, the broadcasting journalism teacher, came by and she said that she found out of this opportunity and asked me and Taylor Gilbert to see if we were interested, and we both accepted.
My name is Taylor and I'm a senior at Liberty North. I'm really excited to be able to film the kids today because it's given me real-world experience to film for the NFL, New Era, and Academy Sports.
Amy Aycock, the regional marketing manager for Academy Sports and Outdoors, introduced the idea to Liberty North teacher Jennifer Higgins.
And I'm really glad to be able to partner with you guys. It's really important for me not only to give back to the community, but to give back to you guys and be a mentor. And it's really neat to see what you guys are able to do and give you guys that opportunity and exposure. And especially with what you guys do, I think more real-world experience helps you guys. And again, what better opportunity than to come out and meet an NFL player, work with the kids, and work in this setting. So I'm very happy to partner with you guys and give you guys this opportunity. And it's great for me because you guys have always produced some really good work for us.
Working on this project brought along challenges, but also allowed for a great experience.
I'm not going to lie, I was a little nervous that I was going to miss something, or I will miss something, but can't hope for the West. Obviously Trent Green's a legend, so pretty excited about that. So I'm doing this because of the real world experience and just more practice, getting my foot in the door and just, I guess, actually implementing rather than just having a theoretical plan. So.
This generous act brought many kids happiness and 2 high school students a great opportunity to do what they love. Reporting for KNET News, I'm Madison Gabbard.
Throughout the years, that program has always led them to great opportunities, and this year those boys really took hold of it, and let's hope it gets them really far.
As we all hope our broadcasting programs do, as we hope this one will. Until tomorrow, we will catch you on the north side.